Welcome back to Scout Report, where today we're looking at 5 breakout stars from South America. 5. Lucas Paquetá. AC Milan's first signing of the January transfer window, Lucas Paquetá, is currently the 5th highest scorer in the Brazilian Serie A, having scored 10 goals and grabbed an assist in 28 games. Only 21, Paquetá is part of a new recruitment trend at the San Siro, with the club targeting young stars with the potential to grow into icons, like they did in 2003 with a 19-year-old called Kaká. With 55 passes completed a match, he's heavily involved in Flamengo's play, getting on the ball more than Bernardo Silva does in Man City, and though he's playing in the middle of the most congested area of the field, he maintains a rock-solid 84% pass accuracy. And that's not because he plays it safe. The Brazilian makes 1.3 key passes a match, the same as Lacazette for Arsenal, and he can also move the ball forward on the dribble, beating his man twice per 90. Despite playing in attacking midfield and on the wing, he is currently taking a ton of shots too, ranking 2nd at Flamengo for attempts per game, and 2nd for shots inside the box, suggesting that if pushed forward, he could become even more prolific. But arguably most exciting is the player's work rate. Brazil has long had an unfair reputation for producing lazy show ponies, but Paquetá has a massive defensive output for a forward. Only one player at his club has won more aerial duels than the youngster, and he's also been making 3.6 tackles and interceptions a game. That's more than Nemanja Matic and Naby Keita so far this season. At 35 million euros, he hasn't come cheap, but Paquetá appears to have all the tools to make a solid career in Italy, and perhaps power Milan back into the Champions League. 4. Giorgian de Arrascaeta. A Uruguayan attacking midfielder playing in Brazil with Cruzeiro, Giorgian de Arrascaeta is 24, making him a little old for the superclubs who tend to want to sign wonder kids in the hopes of getting the next Neymar. However, with 6 goals and 6 assists in under 1,200 league minutes this season, he is involved in a goal every 96 minutes, better than Mo Salah at the time of writing, and would be an excellent attacking addition for any upper half side in Europe's top 5 leagues. That's a product of rock-solid underlying numbers. De Arrascaeta ranks 2nd in the Brazilian Serie A for chances created per game with 3. A remarkable performance given that Cruzeiro have scored fewer goals than all bar 4 of the league's 20 teams this campaign, and the next best creator in the squad has just 2 assists. As well as being the creative hub, De Arrascaeta is also the club's chief goal-getter, and is excellent in making good chances for himself, with a tally of 3.6 shots a game. Of those, a massive 2.6 come from inside the box, better than Lacazette has managed so far this season, and the best in this division. Able to play on both wings, De Arrascaeta has 17 caps for his country, and is of Basque and Italian descent, meaning that he could almost certainly obtain a Spanish or Italian passport and make the jump to Europe even easier. Monaco reportedly made a play for the attacker in the summer of 2018, while Newcastle and Wolves are also said to be interested. With rumours putting his price at around 25 million euros, De Arrascaeta is a relatively low-risk gamble and might just turn out to be a star. 3. Éder Militão. Though strongly linked to Manchester City before the summer transfer window, defender Éder Militão ended up trading Sao Paulo for Porto after just a season and a half of professional football. The Brazilian, who can play at right back, centre back and defensive midfield, is 20 years old, fast and 6'1", and has received his first cap for his country since his €4 million transfer. After arriving in Portugal, Éder has gone from primarily being a fullback to a centre half, and his stats reflect that change. In Brazil, he won the ball for his team 5.6 times a match, while in Liga NOS, that's dropped to 3. He's also been less physically dominant than when he was at home, now only winning 2/3 of his aerial duels compared to 3/4 before. But that's to be expected at his age and will likely improve as he grows and adapts. An excellent dribbler on the flank with 2 completed take-ons per 90, Militão is now showing a different sort of ability on the ball. Moving from Sao Paulo, who average only 47% of possession, ranking 18th of 20 teams in Brazil, to Porto, who generally have closer to 60% of the ball, could have exposed a poor distributor. But Militão has risen to the challenge. His 58 passes per game is joint best in the squad, and only keeper Iker Casillas and fellow centre-back Felipe complete more long balls than his 4.3, the same as Aymeric Laporte. Just 3 months after joining the Dragons, Militão is already being touted for an even bigger move, with Portuguese paper O Jogo reporting that Inter Milan and Barcelona have been scouting him. And if he continues to demonstrate his quality and versatility in the Champions League, then it's only a matter of time before he's wearing an even more recognisable shirt. 2. Fabricio Bustos. It seems like fullbacks are in short supply at the moment, with giants like Paris Saint-Germain, Atletico Madrid and Manchester United all looking to upgrade their defensive flanks over the next 2 windows. A smart target at right back could be Fabricio Bustos at Buenos Aires outfit Independiente, who at 22 already boasts 4 caps for Argentina, as well as a Copa Sudamericana medal. Despite standing under 5'6", Bustos is extremely strong and physical, with fans giving him the nickname El Tractor, previously associated with Albiceleste icon Javier Zanetti. That should give you an idea of his potential, and it's almost impossible to get past him on the dribble. Bustos is winning the ball over 6 times a game at present, ranking 6th in Argentina for tackles, and he rarely misjudges a challenge, only failing with 5 of his 44 attempts. You can see the proof of his quality in team-wide stats. Just 15% of shots against Independiente come from Bustos' flank, compared to 21% down the left-hand side. Unsurprisingly for a South American, Bustos is also useful in attack. Fast and difficult to knock off the ball, he completes around 2 dribbles a game, the same as Real Madrid's Marcelo, and passes the ball into the final third around 7 times a match, which, according to the analyst Dustin Ward, puts him in the top 10% of players in Argentina. That means that although his key passes numbers are low, creating 1 chance every 2 matches, he still plays a part in the team's offensive efforts. A 2-way fullback with huge potential. Don't be surprised if Bustos is in a European competition soon. 1. Joelinton. Funded by software mogul Dietmar Hopp, Hoffenheim rose from the 5th division to the Bundesliga between 2000 and 2008, earning criticism for their transfer spending. But spending counts for nothing if it isn't done well, and the team's final promotion was fueled by a pair of 20-year-old Brazilians, Carlos Eduardo and Luis Gustavo. Brought in from Gremio and Corinthians respectively for a combined €8 million, the youngsters and Demba Ba up front helped Hoffenheim come second in the Bundesliga too, both earning call-ups for their national side and eventually turning the club a €27 million profit when they left. The South German side doubled down on their success, continuing to search for the America's top talent. And their most notable success came in 2011, when they paid €3 million for striker from Brazilian second-tier side Figueirense. He was Roberto Firmino. The latest Canarinho youngster on the conveyor belt is striker Joelinton, who signed for Hoffenheim in 2015 before spending 2 years on loan at Rapid Vienna, where he scored 15 in 60. That hardly suggested a surefire hit, but the 6'1" forward has started the 18-19 campaign on fire, bagging 8 goals and 5 assists in 15 games across the League, Cup and the Champions League. The 22-year-old can play as a winger or centre forward, and is an able creator, with 2 key passes a game, putting him 3rd in Hoffenheim's squad. He doesn't shoot a lot, only taking around 2.5 a game, but with most of these coming from inside the box, his combined expected goals and expected assist number per 90 is 0.69, essentially meaning that he has 69% chance of contributing a goal in a given game. That's the same as Pogba and Aubameyang are putting up in the Premier League, and if Joelinton can maintain his level of performance, he's sure to be on the shopping list of plenty of big teams in 2019. And with goals and assists against Lyon, Leverkusen and Borussia Dortmund, he might be already. Thank you for watching. That was 5 breakout stars from South America. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. And if you like that one, you stick around on EFD and go and watch Stat Wars The League, where things are hotting up. And as ever, don't forget to like and subscribe.